Kia orana Libra, welcome to your August 2015 Taroscope reading with me. You'll notice that these cards are a little different to the ones we normally use. This is a new deck designed by John Holland, a famous medium and psychic and author. We're going to be using these cards for the month. So I hope you've got a few moments to sit back and just relax and enjoy and see what messages come for you. We'll do 5 cards. The first 4 will be each week of the month, and the 5th card will be what challenges you. And then a final card is going to be the high vibrational white light cards. So Libra, let's see what comes up for you for August 2015. One more shuffle. Okay, here we go. Your first card is a major arcana card, which is represented with the black borders here. It's number 18, and John Holland calls it Shadow, which represents the moon card in the traditional tarot. Your next card is number 6, and it's called Moving On. This is a blue border, which represents the swords normally. It's our mental perspective in life, which also represents the air signs such as Aquarius, Libra, yourself, and Gemini. Your third card is number 11, Balance, another major arcana because we have the black borders around it. 11 is traditionally known as the Justice card. Interestingly enough, that's also known as your card, the Libra Essence energy. Now for the 4th week in August, we get to the 4th card, which is totally different vibration here that isn't used in normal tarot. This is number 1, and it's called the Base Chakra card. So I'm just going to place that over here, and I can see that my camera is a little too close in focus. I'm going to span it back a bit so you can see all of your cards. Now the 5th card that's coming is the card that is going to challenge you for the month, and this is the 13, another major arcana card, Libra, and it's called Transformation. This card represents the Death card. Okay, let's make a move into your reading. You've got a lot going on. In essence, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 what we would classify as major arcanas, because this one here has a black border as well. Let's start at the beginning. This number 18, the Shadow. I think if we all come to understand that every part of existence on this plane, in this universe, has another side to it, or a shadow side. Just as black and black, if there is black, there is white. If there is male, there is female, yin and yang, and so on. So part of this message here is about acknowledging and understanding and coming to balance with our shadow sides. So we see here this one person. On this side he is holding the energy of the sun, and on this side he has the energy of the moon. So we are always both parts of everything. That's what makes the whole. Now the other thing about the shadow card or the moon card is that it's quite often feminine energies, so feminine cycles can play a part in this particular card and energy, and maybe this week in August for you. The other thing about the moon, it can indicate intuition and psychic awareness, connection with dreams in particular, so pay attention to your dreams. Make a dream journal, listen to the messages that are coming to you through your intuition, through your mind, and that other half of yourself that you sometimes don't acknowledge or give credit to or pay heed to. Oftentimes too with the moon, things can be done in shadow, so make sure any actions or dealings you are doing are above board and see the light of day. Likewise, if you are doing anything, signing any deals or dealings or anything else, make sure the people you are dealing with are being above board and not hiding anything from you. We come to the 2nd week in August, and we see here 6, the Moving On. Now this is traditionally known as the 6 of Swords. Often this is known as the travel card, so some of you may literally be travelling, and this could be even across sea. The moving on feeling is about travelling away from something that no longer really serves you. You're moving out of some sort of darkness and into the light or calmer times. So this can be emotional, it can be relationship related, it can be a personal growth point that you have reached yourself as well. Sometimes it is about leaving behind others who are negating you or haven't given you support or growth. So you may feel a little bit sad, or I guess, yes, you may feel a little bit sad as you move on to this new light that's coming your way, but it's always for the better. And it's usually done in a relatively peaceful way too. It can just be a flow, if you like being on a river and you hardly even know that you've made this change, but there is just something that you feel lighter. You feel this load lifted off your shoulders, literally, as this light is shining. We come to the third week in... if we come back here quickly, if you were thinking of health perspective, you would even see that health is feeling better, money starts to possibly feel better, a lot of things. The light is coming. You come to this card here for the third week, and we see the 11, which is a major arcana, which is balance, or he calls it justice. This is the major arcana that represents Libra. So I think for you guys there could be quite a big month in August. There's something about the whole, maybe there's a celestial or astrological movement that's particularly profound for Librans in the month of August, but there has this feeling, quite a big feeling of shift or acknowledgement or thinking of yourself or some sort of movement within. The balance card, we know it talks about creating balance in your life, and this is at all levels. And this card seems to be particularly spiritual in nature, and it has this beautiful golden orb surrounding it, connecting all of your zones, if you like. So there might be a feeling of needing to balance every part of your life to bring it into harmony, to get it to flow. I will read the words from his book because a lot of his words are rather beautiful and quite poignant. So his words are, this card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned. Treat people fairly and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. So quite a big message there, guys. If there's some situation or something going on around you, then you do need to bring some balance into your life. Now it's really interesting that the next card for the fourth week is this base chakra card. I'll put a video link at the bottom of your reading for some beautiful harmonic binaural beat chakra balancing, which you can listen to, and it's really good for balancing the chakras in the body. So if we talk about chakras, we have 7 through our body system, and the base chakra, which is this one, which is denoted by the colour red, is the base one, and it is down and through here. So there could be some balance required in that area of your body, which could be some sort of you might need therapy, physical therapy. You could have a sore lower back, thighs, hips, legs. There could be trouble with your front part of that area as well, your reproductive zone, your bowel, something along those lines. You could, this is also when we refer to the emotions, it's the emotions of panic, fear and flight and anxiety and anger. So some of those may need to be balanced for you. So the colour red is a really good one to hone in on. I was just looking to see if I had a piece of red jasper with me. In fact I do. this red jasper is perfect for balancing, base chakra energy. And so I'll pop it on this particular card here, and we'll be doing some balancing while the reading is actually happening for you. So that's your 4th week in August. It would feel as though that base balance and just your emotions around that. And if you're feeling any anger at anyone or anything, just bring it back, drop it down, rethink it out, strategize what's going on. Remember that you are moving into a lighter phase, and you've got all this beautiful light protection around you anyhow to help bring balance and harmony in. So if we look to what's challenging you, we have this here, Transformation, card number 13, the Major Arcana. Now, 13 represents the traditionally known as the Death card, and most of you will know I represent this term death with what he says, transformation. Again, it's about moving from something that's been in your life that possibly doesn't serve you any longer and moving forward into positivity. And we see a lot of that with this whole connection here, this one here, and both of these. It's about garnishing all of this together, gathering the strength and the positive light and moving forward. And it could be quite a big transitional time. There could be a whole bunch of stuff you're dealing with about, connecting it all and congealing it all and bringing it forward, the right stuff. So leaving behind the negativity, leaving behind that which doesn't suit you, and moving forward. Again, I will read his words because he will have probably quite some profound words here. A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business or career. You have the strength, as the Transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes, and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could ever have imagined. You can't live in the past. It's time to move on. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do these things, you will have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. Now that's really, really powerful stuff. And I think always moving forward is the only way we can go in life. Just as he says, you cannot live in the past. And really, why would we want to? Because life is about the future. Okay guys, we will finish that one there, and I will get you your last card for the reading. And we'll see what message is coming here. I wonder if the base chakra energy will come out again. We'll see. Gratitude, Zadical. Okay. Ooh. Gratitude is a wonderful thing to have. And I think too, when we harness the wonderful energy of gratitude, we see so much more happiness and expectancy in our life. You can be grateful for so many things, every little thing that comes your way, even the things you don't really like that much. You can actually be grateful for them because they usually teach you a lesson, or they ignite you into some sort of passion or direction. So rather than sort of sitting there with lacking any desires or direction, any of the things that come into your life can fuel the pathway forward that makes you the who you are. So I think gratitude is a wonderful thing at all levels, even in the easiest of instances, such as being grateful for the beautiful sunny day or the birds outside the window, or having your eyesight, or having good health, or living where you live and having the people in your life. They're the easy things to be grateful for. But the things to be grateful for that are more difficult are the things that push your boundaries and make you think twice. But when you can do that, then you've truly won over that beautiful essence of gratitude. And it comes to you here through the green. Zadical is the green heart chakra energy, so this may be quite close to feelings of love and emotion and even romance. So there we are, Libra. That's pretty powerful old reading you've had there. And I do thank you all for listening and following and enjoying and subbing and liking. I love doing this for you all. I think it's just a real gift to be able to pass forward some positivity, love and light. And so on that note, have a wonderful August with lots of magnificent periods of gratitude. Kia kaha and much aroha.